Hey everyone, just wanted to come on here and honor Frank on this 8th-year Angelversary. Yeah, 8 years, kind of crazy. Keen and I were just talking about this earlier and how it's really hard to believe that it's been 8 years. It feels like just yesterday that he died, but yet it seems like forever. If that makes any sense. And so this morning I had a moment, was reflecting on life with Frank and reflecting on life without Frank. And my heart got heavy. I was so grateful to be able to speak to his mom and be able to hold space for each other. That was really nice this morning. But I just wanted to come on here and again share my gratitude, my love, and my appreciation for all of you that have been here for me, for my kids, for Frank's family. It's been a long journey for all of us, and every one of us grieving in different ways, honoring him in different ways, honoring him together, honoring him apart. So it's been a journey. But one thing that I know is that Frank's impact on people's lives continues to be so strong today. Two of our nieces got married most recently. Frank's niece, Anastasia, and she honored her Uncle Frankie at her wedding by having his picture up. And same thing with my niece, Anna. She just got married recently and also had his picture up. And so it always just warms my heart to know that Frank had such a huge impact on all your lives, right? I mean, we all know how much of an impact he's had on mine. Frank is in everything that I do. The work that I do today is always about honoring his memory and not making his death go in vain, and just continuing his legacy of loving and caring for people and showing people that there is always a better way, that you can always get through anything, no matter what. And that living in the present moment is so much better than worrying about the future or having all your regrets about the past. Worrying about things that you can't control. I remember that was one of the things I really appreciated about him in my life, was when I would get so stressed out about something because I was always wanting to be in control over everything. And Frank always reminded me that I didn't have to be. I didn't have to control everything, and that I needed to stop being like that and to just focus on the things that I could control, and not sweat the small stuff. And he always brought me back down when I was up here. He always was able to bring me back down and help me to feel better. And I know that he did that for a lot of you. And he continues to inspire all of our lives. And it's one of the things that I was reflecting on today, this morning, and thinking about our life together. And, most recently I was on my way back from Canada and was able to get a whole row to myself on one of my flights. And I started off sitting on the aisle seat because that was always my preference, was sitting in the aisle. I didn't like to be, stuck by the window. But then I remembered how much Frank loved sitting by the window, because he loved looking out and was always so amazed, like a little kid, looking out the window and just being excited that we could travel for a couple of hours and be in a completely different place, completely different weather, completely different time zone. And that always amazed him, but it always gave him so much appreciation for life, appreciation for my flight benefits, just to be able to travel to different places to experience the world. And so I remember moving myself to the window seat and looking out the window and appreciating the beauty of being above the clouds, the sun as it was setting, and the gratitude for being able to travel the way I can. And then just looking out there and imagining Frank out there smiling at me. And it was just such a beautiful moment. So I've had a lot of moments like that throughout my life, and always being reminded that he's there with me. My last post in the group, I had mentioned that as you remember him and honor him today, just a reminder that he's always with us, always. On this most recent trip, again, I remember sitting in the United Club, and I was about to pull my laptop out of my backpack, and right on top of my laptop that had like this magnetic strip on it because of my keyboard, and there was like a dime literally sitting on top of it. I had to take my laptop out of my bag to go through security. That dime wasn't there. My bag was never facing down after I put the laptop back in after security. So I knew in that moment that that was Frank. That was him reminding me that he was with me, that he's always with me. And when I do my work with clients, I just had a session just a few days ago, and it was a part of the program where I got to share my story and the reason that grief recovery was here for me. And it was because of Frank's death. But it was because of Frank's death that brought me to my client, and to be able to help her, and the gratitude that I have for being able to share our story, to share him with the world, and to be able to help others, because that's the kind of person that he was too. So anyways, I know I'm rambling, but I wanted to share, just kind of what was impressed on my heart today, yesterday, and again tomorrow, because in Guam, it is Frank's Angelversary, but the 17th is when he died. It'll be the 17th here in Washington. So, kind of be like a few days of paying tribute to him and honoring him. But I just wanted to come on here, and this is Frank's group, all the people that mattered to him in some way, shape, or form. You were in his life in one way or another. And so I know that he is on your minds today. And you guys are on my mind today too, because again, I could not have gotten through this journey of life without Frank, without all of you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being there for me, for my kids, and for remembering, honoring Frank in your own way. Again, he's always with us. So I love you guys, and I'm going to go spend some time with my grandkids. So take care, and love on each other. Remember that life is short, and live in your present moment. And have a toast for Frank today, because I know he's watching down on all of us and smiling, and knowing that life did need to move forward, even without his presence here with us. I love you guys. Take care.